doing? This is the Best of the Week, guys. We are here with Creston from Creston Guitars in Burlington.
Sam Evans from Cardinal Instruments out in Austin, Texas. Sam, thank you very much for being with us, man.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Hey, how you doing? This is the Best of the Week, guys. We're here with Trevor from Deathfly Effects out in Canada. The most metal pedals you'll ever find in your life. Best of the Week, guys. We have Christopher from Shoe Pedals out in Connecticut. Really quick, you guys have a killer website, Best of the Week, guys. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we have Michael Lawman Guitars, out of West Des Moines, Iowa.
That's cool. Hey, I appreciate you asking to hear from Lawman Guitars today.
Yeah.
This
is the Best of the Week, guys. We're here with Adam from Satellite Amps out in San Diego, California. How you doing? This is the Best of the Week, guys. We are here with Glenn from Retro Grade Guitars. Together, we are all responsible for a little more music in the world, and that is a good thing. Glenn, you make amazing stuff. You've been doing it a long time. I can't believe you're even on the program. Thank you very much. So, take it from here, bud.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, you can't see my leg, can you?
I can.
Don't look at it. Oh, I don't care about what you see. I've got the other camera there. How you doing, everybody? This is the Best of the Week. What's the date today? What's the date today?
What was that? Oh, what is it? The 28th?
No. Is it?
27th?
I don't know.
the last full weekend in January 2021.
Oh,
so
insane.
look at that. We're a 12th of the way through the year already.
Nuts. All right. So, Best of the Week.
Best of the week. Take it away. All right. First one, starting off with what I think is a real good one. 53 Gibson L48.
Oh, yeah.
For $1,500 out of Salem. So L48 is basically the acoustic version of an ES-125.
Yeah.
ES-125s, I actually knew a guy that had a 53 ES-125. It was an excellent guitar. You know, even with the pickup on it, you know, I like that acoustic archtop sound, you know, and the L48 is essentially the same guitar without a pickup. So for $1,500, I think that's hard to beat.
Yeah, man.
Personally, you know, this one did have a broken tuner button. That's very common. The plastic tuner buttons, you know what I mean? They dry out, the break over time.
You should get new tuners anyway. If you're gonna get something that old, you're spending that much money on it, and it's got original parts. Cool. Take the original parts off, and if you want to fucking play it.
Take the original parts off. Get some direct replacements. So you can use this thing. You know what I mean? And be good to go. But I don't know. I think it was a great guitar. Good deal.
Yeah. Hell of a deal. I've got, very selfishly, something that I actually bought myself. There was a Tweed Champ clone in Sturbridge for $225. It was I don't have it, it's upstairs. I should have brought it with me. It's got a 10-inch speaker. It's got one of those kind of like shitty Celestion speakers. It's not a great speaker, but big whoop. Everything else is really, really nice on it. It's all hand built, super solid. It's a retired guy named Ed is just doing this shit because he can. I mean, what do we know about just doing shit because we can? So,
what do you think this is?
Yeah, geez. So I met him, super nice guy. I actually gave him more money than $225 because it's certainly worth more money than $225. I'm playing it and it's awesome. It's got a tone and a volume. It's got a feedback loop, which you can get louder with more headroom, or you can get louder with all that grit from a cranked 5-watt amplifier. And a 10-inch speaker is really, really nice. One day I'll probably upgrade the speaker.
Awesome. Yeah, and I think that guy's had a couple of things that we've had on Best of the Week before, so built some cool stuff.
His stuff has been on Best of the Week quite often. Every time he posts something, I find it. And I'm happy that I finally went out and met him and got one of his things. Totally worth it.
Awesome. Next one then, 2007 Eric Johnson Stratocaster for $1,200 out of Orleans, Mass.
Yeah.
So I think that the Eric Johnson Strats are kind of, without going into like custom shop level, kind of some of the best Strats you can get for the money. Really, based on, the Eric Johnson thing aside, whatever, they're based on 50 specs.
Well, you don't like Eric Johnson?
No, not that I don't like Eric Johnson. I'm just
coming at you next, Eric Johnson.
No, I just mean, even aside from his name being on the guitar, I think the specs of the guitar are cool. Basically, late 50s, Fender Strat specs generally. Nitro finish, ash body, maple fretboard, two-tone sunburst, which looks great. These do have the bridge pickup wired to one of the tone pots, which I think is a fantastic thing. That when you get a Strat, you should just do that anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done that on a couple of mine, and it's well worth doing that. And with the G&G case for $1,200, that's right in the ballpark of what they're going for.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, that's a good deal. So I would definitely encourage you to check that one out.
Yeah, some jerk's gonna try to sell you, a '90s American Strat for $1,200.
Yeah.
And those are great, but $1,200 probably isn't the mark. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I've seen there. To comment on that, there are a couple of American Strats on Craigslist for like $1,100, which to me seems a little bit on the high side.
Yeah, a little on the high side. All right, jumping into it, we have a 1959K Swingmaster out of Brighton. This is $525. It's just a neck pickup only. That price point is right on the money. As long as the normal issues aren't there. There's no truss rod. How bad is the neck? How bad are the frets? You'll play it. You'll know right away. You'll know right away.
Yeah.
But if it plays good, yeah, those guitars are great. Great. Just sometimes they need a little love. That's all.
So even if it's not right there, it might be worth putting a little bit of love into and getting yourself a
because in wonderful condition, if the neck was straight or the fretboard was planed and you put new frets on it and new tuners, obviously, man, you're at a $700, $800 guitar if it's in really good condition.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Last one for me. This one I think is super cool. Out of Sturbridge, Mass. An Allen Amps Encore for $750.
Yeah.
So Allen Amps, small amp builder. Most of his stuff is based off of Fender Blackface and Tweed circuits.
Yeah.
He sells stuff as a fully assembled amp that you can buy. He also sells the same amps as kits with his support to help you build it, which is cool. This one was the kit. It was built by a guy that apparently is an electrician and knows how to solder and knows what he's doing. The Encore is his version of basically it's the bright channel from a deluxe reverb with a master volume and a mid control. So that's really hard to beat there.
I like a master volume.
I like master volume too. Some people don't. I think master volume is wonderful.
My two main amps, one has master volume, the other one doesn't, and I like them both. Maybe I just like amps.
maybe there's merits to both, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, this one has two 10-inch speakers. It can take 6 L6s or 6 V6s, and it seems like a tough amp to beat for that price.
Yeah, 210. Ooh, I love 10s. All right, last one I have. It's something that I think I'm getting this. We're not sure yet. There's a hand-wired 18-watt Marshall type clone out of Norwich, Connecticut, going for $425. A lovely gentleman. If he's a watcher of the show, I doubt it. But it's look at that beautiful pine cab and the nice dovetailed edges. These are, I believe it's a kit, but it's hand-wired. It has a decent speaker, as far as I know, and I'm dying for a Marshall-type amp. So, and I don't like things with on it. So, if I can get a big amp with no name on it, that's awesome. So, cool.
Yeah, that, it looks cool in the pictures anyway.
Sure does, man. So that's it for the best of the week. We do have a worst of the week, and there once again is another debate. So there's a 1985 Guild X88 Flying Star for $1,600 out of Revere, Massachusetts. I hope this person doesn't watch this, because if you're from Revere and you see me making fun of your pink star guitar, you're not gonna like it.
So here's my rebuttal. So I understand you're probably picking it worst of the week because it's pointy and it's pink and it's $1,600, right?
Pointy thing is the worst, and the $1,600 is the worst.
I get that.
Although I bet it does rip. I bet it plays like a fucking dream.
Me being the Guild fan that I am, I'm gonna say, find me another one. I'm gonna say, a pointy pink guitar. I mean, I kind of want that just to say that I have a pointy pink guitar. You know what I mean? And Guilds are awesome, and I bet it does rip. I bet it absolutely rips. So I bet
if you're in the mood for a Floyd with a bridge pickup, I bet that is the one for you.
Every now and then, like when you send me the picture of that one, I say, I want a guitar that if I'm not careful, I can cut myself on. And this is it.
I left it on your doorstep. Torn from my still bleeding chest, wrapped in brown paper, and uncorrected proof of this manuscript, my version of a long, good.
Yeah, I've had an Explorer before. And I completely regret selling it. So, I got a hell of a deal on that thing. So that's worst of the week. You be the judge. I don't care.
Worst of the week or the best ever.
Yeah, maybe the best ever of the week. Who knows, man. So, that's it. We have a mailbag, I think, and that's it. We got 2 mailbags. People write into the show every once in a while. We get some mean comments. We've talked about them before. They're fun. But these ones are actually very nice. Okay. Hi. I love the show, guys. I just wanted to ask you, who would be your ideal sponsor? This is from Jen in Worcester. Steve, I'll let you answer this question. Ideal sponsor, if someone gave us money.
Somebody gave us money.
Interesting question.
That is an interesting question.
Thanks, Jen.
Probably Ovation.
Yeah, just to cash the checks and still shit on.
No, I don't really know for a sponsor, but I do think to talk about some of the guys we're interviewing, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm cool, like, pushing their stuff or, commenting on how good their stuff is, because these are down-to-earth people who are building cool stuff. So if somebody were to sponsor us, I would want to make sure it was somebody that, I personally thought what they were doing was cool and I could stand behind it.
Yeah. What if, like, Rogue Guitars, Rogue, the brand Rogue?
I do.
What if Rogue was like, all right, guys, you don't have to change a thing about the show. You can keep doing it the way you're doing it, but we need you to put a logo in the beginning of it, and I'll give you $500 a year. What else do they afford?
I might have to pass on Rogue. That's just me.
If the money was there, I'd think about it.
If the money,
If the money was there, I'd think about it. All right, last question.
Who's yours? Well, who's yours?
Huh?
Who's yours? Who's your sponsor?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I want Fender. I think Fender should give us money. They got extra money laying around. You've got a bunch of Fender stuff. I've got a bunch of parts casters. Nothing with a fucking Fender logo on it. That's not true. My amps are all Fender. I got a bunch of Fender stuff. But I want Fender to fork over the money. See, we already got them going right there. Epiphone, you can keep your money. I don't want it. I want Fender's money.
All right.
Look at me.
Maybe I'll take Fender's money.
Yeah, I'll take Fender's money. Hell yeah, I love your stuff. I love it, Fender. I do. All right. Last question. Hi guys. I've been watching the show since day one, and frankly, I'm surprised you're still doing the show. That's fair. That's fair. Never change. You guys are great. I can't wait till the smart one finally quits and the other one finally shaves. Not gonna happen. That's from Jake. I could use a professional haircut too. That'd be nice. Yeah, I've been doing it myself. Get good at it.
I wish I needed a haircut. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, we got nothing else, Craigslist.
All right. Hey, Craigslist, thank you very much.
People like our stuff, I think.
Yeah, this is great. We're going to keep doing it, and we'll see you in a week or so.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, man. Just really quick, we released a interview with Satellite Amps out of San Diego, California, just the other day. It came out really good. If you watch the show, that's wonderful. We really appreciate it, or whatever. But we've done, like, at this point, a shitload of interviews with people. Creston Guitars out of Vermont, Retrograde out of Massachusetts, Lord out of Massachusetts, Gillander out of Massachusetts, Cardinal Guitars out of Austin, Texas, and Satellite Amps. We've even talked to Lawman out of West Des Moines, Iowa. You've seen his shit because you look at YouTube. That guy, I've been watching that guy's videos forever, and he actually took time to sit with us and talk to us. So,
Shred Electric with his Sonic Donuts. I mean, we get,
yeah.
There've been a ton of them, and they're coming out really cool. And I will say that some of the folks that we're talking to here are really cool, down to earth people.
Amazing.
It's good conversation about guitars and amps. So how do you beat that?
Yeah, exactly. From literally like the people who are hand making the coolest stuff out there. These guys are making the stuff that you can't buy on a whim because it's too nice and it's too expensive. So you buy one of Glenn's guitars from Retrograde, you're getting a hell of a guitar, and you're paying for it because that's what it is, man. And it was wonderful to talk to someone who's that good at their craft, where they're comfortable charging the money they charge, and they get it. These guys are successful. This is what they do. So,
in the case of Retrograde, the guy's building these things in his basement. How cool is that?
So cool.
Or you look at like Satellite Amps. The amps are being used by Social Distortion and Pearl Jam. You know what I mean? And there's awesome stuff, and it's such a small world, so it's really awesome.
Yeah, and we're not slowing down with the interviews. There's more booked in the next couple of weeks, and maybe even some bigger guests than we've been getting, which is, I've come to realize, very possible, because you just ask them, and they either say no or they say yes. So
that's right.
You keep fucking asking them.